The girls' room.
What's going on, everybody? Coach Kiki.
Coach Beckett.
Coach Lacey.
Is this our first guest?
No.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Definitely not our
Not
first
our
guest.
first guest. Our first guest in a while.
Yeah.
In person?
Since
Since our last one in person.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to another episode of Champagne Gains.
We're here live together in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank God.
When is the last time we saw you, Lacey?
Was it when we were all in Pittsburgh and you had the Clementi Brothers sandwich?
No. Wrong answer.
When was it?
It was
The retreat.
In
Oh, fuck that
Daytona.
Yeah, fuck the retreat.
Yeah, that was dumb. We got great pictures from Gilco, though.
We did get really good
Yeah.
pictures from it, yeah.
But yeah, so we are finally doing an in-person podcast like we've talked about for the past couple shows. For Beckett's show weekends just get so busy, and clearly we were like, oh, we could podcast all day on Friday, and it's literally 6 o'clock at night, and we're
had
just
to
now doing
muster up
this.
some courage to do this, I feel, as well. Like,
Yeah.
it just had to get done.
Yeah, we had to podcast.
'Cause yesterday went by really fast, and then today did too. Only because the tan was right smack fucking dab in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that was really annoying.
So I'm already tan. I just have to get another one tomorrow morning. But
So, Lacey, why don't you tell everybody who you are, what you do, what you're about, your whole life story.
Oh, I love it. Well, I am Coach Lacey. I am an online coach. I have my own coaching business now, Lacey Smith Coaching. I do online from lifestyle to competition clients, whether you're bikini, wellness. I do have 2 figure athletes actually,
Ooh.
which is very fun. And they're in the natural. They want to be in the natural federation, so that's been really fun to navigate and learn their physiques and their musculature. But my background is in coaching, but I was also a ICU nurse in my past life is what I like to say. I'm retired now.
Yeah.
But that's what I went to school for. That's mainly what my background was ICU nursing, and I have fully transitioned over into online coaching.
So I met Lacey way back in 2017 at my very first competition.
Yes.
She took me underneath her wing and made sure I looked the best that I did, all probably 100 pounds of me. I knew absolutely nothing, and then we were just best friends ever since.
Yeah.
were you also competing at that show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dexter Jackson Classic in 2017. That was back in the day at the NPC level. Top 5 was nationally qualified.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, as sometimes we see some top 2 national qualifier competitors like right now being like, "Ma'am, you should not be nationally qualified."
Oh.
Top 5, hell,
No.
there's no way.
I should not. That was my very first. That was the first national show that I went to that year. Was after Dexter Jackson Classic.
Yep, I remember that.
And my big ol' ass should not have been on there.
That was the last podcast we did about how you know you're ready for the national stage, or how to know if you're ready.
I was not ready.
The answer for most people is no.
Yeah. But Lacey is joining us this weekend to do Beckon's makeup for Junior Nationals.
Yes.
So we pulled out all stops for this show
I feel so spoiled.
to make sure, Beckon feels like the best.
A little princess.
Yes, she's
Yes.
the princess.
Because she also has a makeup business.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
I do have a makeup business where I live in Mississippi, and I mainly do event makeup, and we have Mardi Gras. So I do a lot of Mardi Gras makeup, bridesmaids, bridal makeup. If bodybuilding is in the mix, I do that as well. Our bodybuilding community is not as large everywhere else, but I do have a makeup business and I get to do Beckon's makeup this weekend.
Me and Becken talked about coming down for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Oh, you should.
That would be fun.
That would be so much fun.
You definitely should.
But we did have one question come in on my Instagram. Someone wanted to know, like, some of your top tips for skin prep for makeup for, like, competitions, and, like, some do's and don'ts for competition makeup.
Oh, I love this question. So I will say the first thing is, when it comes to whoever is doing your makeup, whether you're getting it professionally done or you're comfortable doing it on your own, is your skin prep. So before the actual makeup goes on is the most important, because that's where you get the longevity out of it. That's where it goes on. The application is smooth, or it's just gonna look like trash. So depending on your skin type, I would stick with a moisturizer, depending on your skin type, and a primer can go a long way, especially on show days. I'm not like a big firm believer in primers, because your skin prep should kind of carry you along throughout the day, but we all know that show day is very, very long, and you can get your makeup done at like 3 a.m. and it's supposed to last till 3 a.m. the next day. So sometimes a primer can be called for in that sense, but definitely skincare, and it's even beforehand. I mean, we're already in the gym, we're taking care of ourselves, we're drinking water, we're doing all of those things, but you should definitely be using a moisturizer like day and night. Sunscreen should be your best friend. I don't know if everybody's into the anti-aging right now, but definitely sunscreen. And for the do's and don'ts on show day, I do not recommend matching your eyeshadow to your suit.
Thank
No.
you.
That is just like a big no-no. It's a different thing if you're in Mardi Gras, because we do that. It's all a part of like costume makeup. And at the end of the day, when it's stage makeup, you want it to be tasteful. You want it to be an enhanced version of yourself. Of course, you're gonna have a very dark tan on, but it's not costume makeup. And I think that's a big tip that I can give, is that you don't want to have a blue suit with blue eyeshadow, or a black suit with black eyeshadow.
Yeah, or a green suit with blue eyeshadow.
Yes.
That was Junior
my God.
USA's for me in 2018.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
We don't recommend that.
No.
But if you don't know how to do your makeup, I do think that is one of the biggest things that you should invest in on show day, especially for the females, is if you don't know how to do your makeup and you're not ready to prepare for stage makeup, you should invest into it, because that is what they are there for.
Yeah, I don't even think, like, even if you, like, know how to, like, do makeup,
Regular makeup.
yeah, you should just not try
Yeah.
to do it yourself.
You're the professional.
Yeah, that's one thing where you, like, there's different ways to cut costs on competition day, and makeup is not one you want to skimp on.
No, not at all. And it's one less thing for you to worry about. Your appointment is set, you show up, and now there's so many makeup artists that actually do really good show day makeup. So you can research them on Instagram, you can find them in your area. I mean, they travel to shows now, so it's a big tip and a big recommendation that I tell my clients, my competitors, my friends. She's having someone
Just
do hers.
bring your own makeup artist.
Yeah, that too.
BYOMA.
Yeah, that's literally, like, my goal in life, is to be able to make enough money so I can just bring Lacey with me to all my competitions.
I would love
Like,
that.
where are we going? Italy, Mexico, Hawaii,
Yeah.
everywhere.
I would also add, like, just because the website, your show website has a makeup artist on it, like, you can look at other ones, and you don't have to do the host
Yeah.
makeup.
You don't
'Cause
have to use
that
those.
is one that will maybe end up running behind. Like,
They do
some of
get-
them
they can
do
get
anyways,
overbooked.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation.
Yeah, I would, like, gosh, I got my makeup done at like 2:30 at one show last season. So you just need to be prepared that if you are hiring a makeup artist, like, you know,
You're
you're
on their
obviously,
time.
yeah, you're on their time. So get prepared for that.
Be prepared to wake up early. Well, like Junior USA's, mine was at 3 a.m. when I woke up and went back to bed
Yeah.
afterwards. Like, suck it up. I actually was like falling asleep sitting there getting it done.
Yeah, a lot of people will. It's so early.
Can I lay down?
It's
Yeah.
so relaxing, especially when Lacey's doing your makeup too, because
Lacey should do ASMR.
yeah, it's just so peaceful and you smell good.
It all counts. It's a top tier
service. Yeah.
It's the full experience. Yes.
Maybe we should do like a full blown team show in Mississippi. Team show as in like our clients.
The three of us.
Yeah, the three of us. We could just compete together.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
So, Lacey, what are your plans for competing? If you have any.
Well, the plan is to compete again, hopefully sooner rather than later. I did a lot of working on like my hormonal health and my gut health last year and even into this year. So that was a big emphasis to make sure I'm not only healthy from the outside, but definitely the inside. So when I go into a prep, I will be operating at my best and not just kind of like putting band-aids on top of everything and hoping for the best whenever I go into a deficit and get into prep mode. So the plan is to maybe try to prep later this year. If not, then maybe next year. I'm not kind of like in a big rush. I'd rather, you know, take it slow, like dip my toe back into the water. I did compete, what was it, 2 years ago now?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it was forever ago. And I'm like having to like get back into the groove of everything. So I'm hoping if it's not this year, then maybe next year. I'm not in a rush, that's for sure.
What have you learned about yourself in this time off from competing?
That like one, the stage will literally always be there. I love this sport so much, so being able to not only coach the competitors and being in that side of it, it's kept me in the sport in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that side of it. But it's taught me that like it's always going to be there, and be patient. Like there's no rush. There really isn't like an end date or an end goal to it. You're always improving, you're always changing. So I think that's like one of the biggest things is like I'm trying not to get ahead of myself and like rush to I have to get my pro card, I have to win, I have to be leaner and tighter and all these things, and then just step on stage and look like shit.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you have to take care of your internal health and your mental health first and foremost. Like, we do tell all of our clients this. Like, the stage isn't going anywhere. Trust me, the NPC and the IFBB is not going anywhere.
No.
So you have to make sure that you are just in a good position and like mentally ready to get back on stage. I mean, you've taken a good amount of time off. You've been able to, you know, enjoy life.
Mm-hmm.
Even that, like, I hate saying that because, like, but you get to like enjoy without being so stressed about every little thing. You can actually just like have fun with Jason and go on trips and not be so like super regimented and strict. Yeah.
It's definitely like taking the pressure off.
Yeah. Plus you had a whole business to build.
Oh yeah.
So
that was the other thing that I was not prepared for or ready for, and that was a lot of learning. I did a lot of learning last year, especially with not only the hormones and like my gut health and all that stuff, but definitely learning how to run, operate, manage, grow, like all of those things when it comes to being a business owner that I never ever wanted to do.
We were just kind of thrown into the fire.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah, in that sense.
Yeah.
Kind of all of us, in the same sense, were thrown into business ownership at the same time.
All at the same time, yeah.
And look at us.
Yeah,
Just
we're
thriving.
Yeah.
Thriving on life.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know what else to say. I'm so tired right now.
We're dead. Our brains are not working. Look at our Airbnb though. That they like bikes.
Yeah.
If you're watching this,
If you're watching this.
there's bikes everywhere up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
there is.
They're
They're everywhere.
coffee cups are from all bikes.
Oh. Well, I didn't have a lot of questions come in. I had more people just say like how much they love us. And they missed us. And, you know, because there was at one point, like, we were always together. And it was like every couple of weeks we knew we were going to see each other. And then we just always, I mean, we basically were like just together 24/7 is what it felt like.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people have missed that.
I know. It's definitely weird, like, not having like the fact that it's been 2 years since I saw you, like, and we talk like every other day or something. It's ridiculous.
It is, yeah.
So
And people
we're
think
not.
that we like stopped being friends, and I'm
Oh,
like,
sad.
no.
Yeah,
That's-
we're not about to go another 2 years.
No, for whatever reason, Kiki really wants to come visit Mississippi, so
Yeah.
we will allow it. We will let her, but there's not a lot of.
Are you by a beach?
We don't go to our beach,
Oh,
but I do. There is beach.
okay.
Hey, I think it's better than Ohio. It can't be worse.
It doesn't snow.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm going to winter in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can come. We'll go to maybe the casinos. Learn how to gamble.
Yeah. Or just drink champagne.
Champagne.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I wish I could have. I mean, I'm ready for champagne. We went and got champagne this morning. We're ready.
We're ready to cheers.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
have no beverages to cheers with
No.
at the end of our episode.
Yeah.
But Lacey gave us her cute little Lacey Smith coaching coolers. What do they call them? Koozies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if people were interested about your coaching and your makeup services and everything about you, where they find you?
So I have a fancy new website that everybody should go and look at because I put a lot of time and effort. I did not. I take that back. I hired somebody. But it's thelacysmith.com and you can see my makeup. You can find out about coaching there. You can apply. You can inquire. You can do all of those fun things.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have separate Instagram accounts and like Facebook accounts for coaching and makeup. So the Lacey A. Smith is the coaching. It's kind of like more of my lifestyle. So that is that business page. And then the other one is Lacey Smith MUA for makeup. I really like to kind of keep those separate. They do kind of coincide together as far as like health, fitness, beauty. But I really feel like my makeup page, I'm able to get on there and talk more about makeup. And I will get on there and do my makeup at the same time, give you like tips and tricks and things like that. So go follow that page if you're not already, so you can kind of follow along there.
Learn about how to make your face look pretty.
Yes.
Yes.
And product recommendations for sure.
Yes. That's my favorite.
Dude, that's like what I need to learn more of, but I don't want to spend money on buying products.
I think that's where all my money goes now.
Yeah.
Is makeup. That and like workout clothes.
Yep. What else is there?
There's not much else to look forward
Other
to.
than competing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than getting on stage half naked.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's the best part.
So that's where to find Lacey.
Yes.
You can find me on Instagram at Beckin_Bikini.
And you can find me on Instagram, my new Instagram, at Keeker's Laugh IFBB Pro.
Hopefully I have a new Instagram handle at the end of this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We might have to.
Tell them your
Edit.
number.
My number is 333.
Yeah.
333, which there is like a significant meaning behind it. I don't remember what it is, but no, it's actually everything is about to click into place.
I love it.
We're gonna go do some clicking.
We're gonna click it up tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Give us a 5-star rating and review. Leave us,
Drop any questions. Find us on Instagram. Whatever you want to do. Hopefully we have more brain power.
Yep. Yep. All right. Cheers. What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things. Like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.